Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you all? Good. You enjoying lunch? It's good. Did y'all save me some? I hope so, because it was good. I was waiting for it. My name is Charles Hill. I am the Director of Community Outreach here at Rev1 Ventures, and excited about what we're about to talk about real quick, briefly, which is the START Fund. The START Fund is an opportunity for the entrepreneurship community here at large to be able to give back to the nonprofit sector here in the city of Columbus. And since we've got started, we started this about a year and a half ago, right about 2 years going on there. And what it is an opportunity for the community to be able to give back to startups that we have getting started in our community. To date, we've raised over $31,000. That is awesome. Let's give it up for that. Our goal for this year is over $50,000. Rev1, so if you are interested in giving into START after you hear some of these presentations here, Rev1 matches dollar for dollar every donation that's made to START. So if you're giving $100, you're not really giving $100, you're giving $200. So Rev1 is definitely in the game that way. We've given out over $10,000 in grants thus far, one to Franklinton Gardens, which is now formerly known as Gardens as Farms now. And they help with practical produce in the neighborhoods of Franklinton. Everybody familiar with Franklinton? So they help students get educated on produce and how to grow their own farms and help people re-entering into society, create their own business if they can't get a job. So that's a great thing. And then the Overwatch Partnership. The Overwatch Partnership is an opportunity for our veterans. We've got any veterans in the house? Any veterans? Thank you for your service. The Overwatch Partnership helps them actually get reintegrated to society, help them get started up in technical ways, and help them get affiliated with the corporate America. So we've given them out, and I'm proud to announce that we're about to give our next give out today. So you're going to be all get a chance to hear from a great organization that I'm familiar with here to tell them about what they've been doing. But without further ado, I want to bring up our next winner real quick, which is called the J. There we go. The J Foundation. Give it up for the J Foundation. Jay will give a little bit about his background. He's a former OSU player, now entrepreneur and doing a lot of things, and he has Mama with him who helped start the foundation. So they're going to give a little brief introduction about what they do, and then we'll present them with their donation.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, afternoon, or wherever we are in the day. I want to get up here in the middle with my mother. Quick, brief history about myself and my mother and our program, and I'll be very, very brief. I know you guys are enjoying your lunch. My name is Jay Richardson. I went to high school at Dublin South High School. I'm a graduate there. Went to the Ohio State University, graduated in 2006, and played football there. Played in 2002, was my freshman year. We won a national championship, a whole lot of fun, and then was able to be blessed enough to be drafted to the NFL in 2007 to the Oakland Raiders. And do we have any black and silver and black Raiders fans here? One? We always have one, yes. Thank you. We weren't that good back then, but I was very fortunate to play 6 seasons professionally and finished up with the New Orleans Saints. There's always a few more Saints fans than there are Raiders fans. And during my time in the NFL, me and my mother, well, I'll say me and my mother because I like to take credit, but really it was my mother who kind of had the idea we have to find a way to give back and to be able to do some things for kids that maybe weren't done for us when we were younger. Maybe have some opportunities that weren't presented to us at that age. And I think every kid deserves a shot. So the biggest thing that I think we brought to the table was, one, my mother's history in parenting and how to prepare us for the next level. And my mother, who, I know you'll tell this whole story, but she basically is the greatest person on earth, the greatest mom on earth. She raised 3 boys. All 3 of us are college grads. Thank you. 2 of us played Division I football, and 1 of us played professionally, so I think she did a fantastic job. And our goal started off just trying to help get kids, not just to college, but into the workforce. And how do we prepare them for the next level of life? We know that college isn't for everyone, but we want to be able to give the kids some inspiration, also teach them a skill set or to help find their own personal skill set. And then the other half of that, when we started our programming, was if we can give all of this information, these tools to these kids, but if they go home and all of those tools are kind of left on deaf ears and there's no support from the parents, then we have a real issue and there's a huge disconnect. So Mom will tell you about the second part of what we do, which involves the parents.
Well, thank you so much. It's been so exciting to work with young people. I started off with being the founder of Ohio State's Football Parents Association. And what we realized, even at that level, was very few of those young men were going to go and play professionally. That was going to be the end of the road for them. And now, all their lives, they've been focused in on playing ball, not about developing a career set. And most of them thought their next step was going to be the NFL. When we started this foundation, we wanted to make sure that every parent understood their child was valuable and way beyond sports. That sports most often is just a way through. It's not a lifelong career, we all know that, unless you're just a lifelong athlete and you're walking or playing golf. But the reality of it is, every child has some amazing talent that needs to be cultivated. So we have two goals with our foundation. The number one is to help a young person come up with a personal plan for their own success, and to help parents have a direct connection with that child, to help them to appreciate where it is that their child wants to go, and then work with them to find a career spot that works for them. So we have a gifted athlete symposium, we have a teen summit in the spring, and then throughout the year, we have support groups for the students and the parents to help them find their way. And we bring in all kinds of professionals to show them that there are things available for them. So that's basically what we do, and we do it all year long. And we are seeing the fruits of our labor now with young people finding their way, finding a career, finding things they didn't even know existed, and getting excited about it. So that's what we do. I'll be looking forward to calling on some of you. In June, we invite careers from every possible career you can imagine. We bring parents in with their children and say, this is what's out there. This is what you'd have to do that. And they get to see, touch, and feel what you're doing, and then get invited to maybe take a step further, come to your workplace, find out what you do so they can make a plan for their own success.
Yeah, the goal being, I think the most important thing for young people is exposure. So we gear our whole program towards high school students, high school kids, obviously. And, you know, my favorite event every year is always going to be the Career Expo, because it's all about preparing not the kids for the world of today, but the world of tomorrow and the job market for tomorrow. And 5 years from now, the job market is going to look very different than it did 5 years ago today. And understanding that, we want to try to prepare these kids and give them a little idea of some of the things they can get into now so that they're ready to go when the time comes for them. So that's our goal. That's our mission. We're very, very thankful, obviously, for the Start Fund, obviously for Charles Hill. He's been instrumental in some of our success and being able to always be a resource. So we thank him, and we thank you guys all for being here today.
Hang out here for a second.
All right.
Okay. So as you can see here at Rev1, we're helping a lot of different things, and we came up with the Start Fund to be able to help start initiatives. So if you have initiatives out there that you hear about and that want to get started up, then make sure that they apply to the Start Fund. Right now, I want to bring up anybody from the advisory committee. If you're there, can you come out here, please, so we can give the check out? Phil, you there? Christy, somebody? Just want to invite everybody who's here, who's present, from the committee. There we go. There's Rachel. Hey, Rachel. And we would like to now give a grant donation to the J. Richardson Foundation of $5,000.
Okay. All right. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Very much.
Thank you.
So appreciate it.
We'll get it. You got it. Thank you for your time here. I'll pass it right back over to Heather. If you have any questions and would like to volunteer for the Franklinton Gardens, the Overwatch Partnership, or for the J. Richardson Foundation, we're looking for volunteers to be able to help with that. We're looking for financial donations, but we're also looking for your volunteer time with your organizations and things that you're affiliated with. We'll have some information right here at the back if you want to sign up for that to help volunteer your time and your talents. We're looking for that. So thank you for that. Without further ado, I'll turn it right back over to Heather.